What's up, everybody? You got the car man. Today we are going to be talking about a coil in a 2000 Rav4 with the 4-cylinder engine. This is also applicable in the Solara and the Camrys with the same 4-cylinder in it. New Toyotas now use the coilovers, but this is back in the day when we used coils, coil packs. So what's going on with this thing? It falls on its butt so quick. We have a check engine light on, you see right there. And then after the check engine light, actually I think I've seen my dog sticking his nose up. He's so big. Anyway, after the check engine light comes on, we're having a serious problem with power. It's falling on itself. It's definitely missing. And it could be a plug wire. It could be a few different things. So I went ahead and ran a scan. And let's see, I've got a P300 random misfire. That doesn't tell me much, so let's dig into this a little deeper. Okay, intake air, okay, that's because this is unplugged now. Alright, let's just forget that for a second. Now we have a cylinder 2 misfire and a cylinder 3 misfire. We also had some air, system 2 lean. And then there's also one for the air fuel temperature control, which is also the O2 sensor. So, with that being said, I'm dealing with a number 2 and a number 3 misfire at the exact same time, and the secondary coil handles the number 2 and number 3 cylinder. So, I've either got a blown head gasket, which I don't have any signs of that, none of that came up, or it's a bad coil. My bet is it's a bad coil. The plug wires actually looked okay, and so I'm going to switch the coil out, and that's what this video is about. It's going to be very short and sweet. This is a very simple job. Anyone can do it. You should not pay anyone to do this. This is very simple. You technically only need 2 tools, 3 tools. Alright guys, so we're under the hood, and you'll quickly notice that the air filter cover box is open, and real simple, it just has a couple little clips on it. Just flip them to the side, that's it. And then here, wait a minute, I got SOS on the phone. What is going on here? I'm really bad on flashlights, that's why I end up having to use my phone sometimes. So here at the end of this, you're going to see a little Phillips head, and basically just loosen that so you can twist this just like I'm doing. The hose right here coming off the valve cover goes right here to the side, no big deal. And there is one on the bottom you see right there. Literally guys, 30 seconds, that's out. Now, where is it located? There's primary. This is the one in the 4. Sitting right there, see the spark plugs in it, and then right behind it, where the empty slot is where the second one goes. And you see the little white clip, and there's actually a black one. The white clip goes to the front, and then there's the black one that goes to the back. Now, I'm going to show you how the front one is on, because the back one is exactly the same, except it's in reverse, and you can actually physically see the front one. Alright. Okay, so we're looking at the coil here. And if you look, trying to get this light, there we go, that one bolt that's hanging in the back. Then if you look directly on the bottom of that, guys, the things I do for you, like, do you realize how hard this is? Okay, you can barely make out that second one, but if you were looking at this, you would see it a lot easier. Now, all it is 2 10mm. They swing out, and bam, it's over. Now, what's significant, the only thing you're going to have a difficulty is, if you're not the one that's used to changing your plugs, is how these things go. But it's simple enough. If you take a look, it's got a little clip right here. Now you can just put a little flathead screwdriver right under the edge of that, push it out, and slip it off. You don't want to put any pressure on these wires because they cost money to replace, and you don't want to do that because there's no reason in it. And then you'll see that the cap covers just slide freely. So just pop that off, wiggle this off, and game over. And this is the old one here. Assuming it's factory, but the thing with coils is there's never really, I mean, you could put a voltmeter on it and, you know, you could test it out, but that's the original, I'm thinking, because it has the Toyota branding on it. Anyway, that's it. Two little 10mm bolts, slides in, slides out. It's relatively not that difficult to get to. I have really big hands, and I was able to get it, so you shouldn't have a problem. Alright guys, that's my quick tutorial on how to change out one of these little coil packs. Remember, if you have a 1 and 4 or a 2 and 3 misfire consecutive, you're probably dealing with a coil, or it's at least a great place to start. Excuse me. Meanwhile, nothing but love from the Car Man and the RV8, and support your military, and I'll be having another video out to entertain you very soon. Thank you so much for your support. See ya.